Hey guys, Denise Salcedo here for Red Carpet Report, and today we're on the set of Nickelodeon's newest action series, GameShakers. Okay, so how are you guys doing today?
Good,
Great.
how are you?
I'm great, thank you. So we're in the GameShakers room, right? There's so much going on here. Can you guys tell me a little bit what we're seeing?
Well, this is the GameShakers set, so it's basically their warehouse where they create and make games. And over there is Kenzie's computer cart. Normally there's a computer and like a trackpad and like keyboard there, and that's where we like test the games and create them. And then like all over there is just a lot of fun stuff going on. There's 2 trampolines there. There were originally 3, and then they had to take one off because there was too much fun. And then we have a donut pit, a play pit, and just
a lot of fun environment.
So there seems like there's a lot of stuff. Right away, looking at the room, I feel like stealing everything and making this my bedroom, right?
Yes.
So, GameShakers, tell us a little bit about your character. What cool personality traits do you guys have? You want to start?
Okay, well, my character, Babe, on GameShakers, she's this sort of strong, independent New Yorker kind of girl. She's very witty and clever, so when the group naturally just gets themselves into trouble, she can really like weave them out of it. She kind of, she's bossy. She's kind of running the show and pushing everyone to go on crazy adventures. So she's really a fun character that's amazing to play.
She's the wild one then.
Yes, she is the crazy, sort of bossy leader that will just absolutely take everyone on an adventure and let them know once they're already on it.
So I play Kenzie Bell on GameShakers, which premieres Saturday, September 12th at 8:30. Woo! And she is an intelligent, clever, creative girl who is also kind of a girl who lacks a social filter, which means she's very blunt and to the point, and she doesn't really have a lot of friends, but Babe is one of her best friends, and at the beginning they don't think that they would be good friends, and as the show continues, they find out that they are meant for each other and they're like best friends. They're like sisters.
She's really blunt. Do you have like any sayings, anything that you really like to say?
Normally, I am just very like, oh brother, seriously. I have started saying seriously over and over and over at home, and everyone's like, when did you start saying seriously so much? It's like, I'm turning into Kenzie. It's Kenzie.
So how closely are you guys like your character in real life?
Well, I'm pretty close to Babe. I mean, she is just sort of, she gets into a lot of trouble on GameShakers. I don't get into that much trouble, Mom. But
I think your mom might disagree.
But I mean, I've been told I have sort of that same like New York heart. Like, I guess I'm pretty independent in that way, where I'll just like lay down the facts, man. But I guess we're pretty close as far as like being witty and clever. And I guess I've been told I'm pretty bossy sometimes. That's okay.
It's okay. I agree. It's okay.
Wait, what was the question?
How closely are you like your character?
Oh, I'm the exact same person. I mean, we're both nerdy. We're both very intelligent. I mean, she's the smartest girl in her grade. I'd like to think I was that smart, but not, sadly.
Smart.
I am smart, but not above average. Well, I am above average, but But I'm also very blunt and to the point as well, but I do have a social life. I mean, I'm on Instagram all the time. And speaking of Instagram, mine is MADDIEMOO_HOO.
And my Instagram is CREECICCHINO.
How are we not all addicted to Instagram? I have to agree with both of you. So now, you guys got casted on GameShakers. What was that like? What did you guys feel? What was the first thing you did?
Oh, God. Oh. Like, I
screamed, and I was jumping for joy, and I was so excited, and it was just like, how long till we come out here? 3 days. So we were out here in 3 days, and it was amazing.
We grew up watching Nickelodeon, Dan Schneider shows, that was our childhood. So when we found out that we were going to be in one of them, I mean, I was here for about 2 months before it hit me like, whoa, this is real. Like, this is actually happening. Like, it takes time to process, but it was crazy. I mean, this has really been a dream
of
ours,
mine and hers.
I haven't been acting very long, so just to get something so big, and I'm really grateful for this.
I'm really happy for you guys. I'm sure you guys are going to rock it out. So also, you guys are also super lucky because you get to work with Kel Mitchell. What has that been like on set?
Kel Mitchell is amazing and is hilarious, and he nails and lands every single joke that Dan Schneider writes for him. And like he'll even ad-lib funny things, and it's just like
he's just this big personality. I mean, he was on Nickelodeon, he was on Kenan and Kel before, so he just has this experience and this sort of like energy that automatically just brings the scene like way up there. He will just go on like these crazy rants and just do it, and it really is great. Like when we're in the
he'll do it the crazy ways, and he'll just sing "Beautiful People" each morning.
In the morning when we're just tired, and Kel walks in, and automatically it's like, oh, okay, let's do this. And he just has this energy. It's just so contagious.
And you'd think it'd be the other way around, right? So you two girls, you have create the app Sky Whale.
Yes.
How is it like working with a rapper's son in a business? How are the girls killing the boys is what I want to know.
Well, the boys, Triple G is played by Benjamin Flores Jr., and he's a little, he's very like, he's very like,
He's a rich kid.
Yeah, he's a rich kid, and like he didn't want to be a rich kid, so he wanted to come out and be a normal kid. And like, what's cool is he gets to play all of our games and test them. So, and that's something that he loves to do. And yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like the boys working for the girls. That just shows how Nickelodeon is really sort of showing this girl power theme very strongly, especially with girls coding. So that just really shows how boys working for girls, it's just as strongly, and it's done just as well and businesslike as if it was the other way around. So it really shows how girls can dominate.
Because normally guys take over and dominate the tech industry, but it's just
not on GameShakers.
Not on GameShakers. So now let's switch it. The app was created for your science fair, right?
Science.
So now have you guys participated in a science fair at your school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was your science fair project?
We did Rube Goldberg projects, and that was for 3 years at my elementary school and in New York, and that was just a lot of fun because my dad, he would always help me with the projects, and it was just like some good times and like coming up with ideas and like being able to use the internet to come up with ideas and then put your own twist on them and everything. It's amazing.
I've done many science fairs. I've done weird things. I've turned carnations into different colors. I've made an egg fat. I mean,
You're going to have to teach me that one.
I've done a lot of things involving animals because I'm just a really big animal person. So I've done a lot of sort of, testing on the personality of different dogs and things like that. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so many things I've done for science fairs.
So the app we have is about video games, and we're seeing all these really cool video game gadgets and gadgets here. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite video game right now?
Honestly, the game Create Sky Whale on GameShakers, that has to be my favorite. And that's actually going to be available on the App Store and for Androids once the show airs. It would have to be my favorite just because I'm involved in the show and I see how it takes to make such a big game, and also it just keeps you engaged. I'm addicted.
I know, you can play for 6 hours straight.
You can't stop. It's like a potato chip. You can't just do one round. You have to keep. And there's so many fun things. It's about a narwhal, which is a type of whale, and basically
it's actually like the unicorn of the sea, people say,
because it has a horn.
Yeah,
basically, the game is trying to boost it up higher into the sky. You can bounce it off clouds and manually bounce by eating donuts that are just randomly placed. So it's a really weird, quirky game. Quirky, how do you say that word?
Quirky
game, but it's fun and addicting, and I think people are really going to enjoy it.
Awesome.
I would have to agree with her, and I also love Super Mario Brothers because I've got 3 younger brothers, so they're playing that on the Wii 24/7. So, I mean, what do you expect?
Right. Thank you so much, girls, for talking to us. I'm so excited to watch GameShakers. I'm sure everybody else is. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to catch GameShakers premiering September 12th every Saturday on Nickelodeon.